crazy. Hey, but that's how it goes.
I need to go to a happier place.
I feel romantic.
Shut up, Ozzy!
Just go to bed, darling.
All right, change the subject.
Good morning, folks.
How we doing?
Good?
Good?
Goody good.
Good.
Really good.
Goody.
I love a podcast start with a good
Dad
nose
blowing
blow.
his nose.
For 6 years, my nose has been dripping. And Mama,
You
Dripping.
gotta stop doing so much blow.
Dripping.
I'm a 75-year-old junkie. What do you expect?
You just got that Coke drip.
Could you imagine if people
Doing
actually
di-
start
you just doing-
next article?
Well, what
They're
you
going to
expect
believe
from-
what you're saying, Jack.
What? How hilarious
Yes,
will that be?
yeah, it's going to be
That's
in
not
the
very
National,
hilarious.
National Enquirer.
Like Dad is gonna be offended by someone being like, Ozzy Osbourne does cocaine. He fucking
never done
snorted a
coke.
line of ants. What else hasn't he snorted?
Mum's bum.
I'm ignoring everything.
To that point, did you actually snort ants?
They say, yeah.
Did he actually snort ants, Mum?
I was not there, thank God.
Okay.
I used to try and stay away from Motley when they were with Ozzy. And I
did.
don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is that I think it made their movie. And I want to know why, now we're on the subject of why, when they advertise their movie on
here we
Netflix,
fucking go.
it's a picture of a guy imitating Ozzy. Why isn't the ad campaign a picture of Motley Crue? Why is it a picture of your father?
Well, I know the answer to that.
What is it?
Because Ozzy Osbourne's bigger than Motley Crue.
No.
Yeah, no. The
No,
thing is, I just
no.
think it's an
Stop,
invasion.
Stop. Let's move on.
Mickey Six,
All right. Well,
asshole.
No, he's not.
Yes, he fucking
He's
is.
not.
can we?
Go on.
Let's start. All right. Anyway, so
Yes.
did Dad snort the line of ants?
Yes.
I say no.
Yes, I did. I was there. I did it.
Well, this.
My nostril.
Okay. Did
Two.
did you feel them crawling around in your sinuses, or did you get like an ant drip?
No, I was drunk and I did it.
Okay. Well, this segues perfectly into the subject matter of this podcast.
How?
Ants?
Hobbies.
Oh, hobbies.
Yeah, okay. I
Shut
got
up, Jack.
heroin, crack,
Oh, you wish.
powdered coke. No.
Yeah, right? Dad's drug history is cocaine and prescription pills.
Yeah.
And dope. And
Dad, we have to clarify. Dope, Dad means weed.
Yeah. Dope
Well,
now.
what does dope mean?
Heroin now.
Oh, ugly.
Yeah, that's the new term for, you know.
I've done a
Oh,
bit of
that's
that
it,
as well.
is it, Jack?
Yeah,
I did,
yeah,
you
I
know,
mean,
when I tried heroin, made me very sick.
it does that. Yeah, no, I thought this would be an interesting podcast to discuss our hobbies as a way for listeners to kind of get to know us a little bit better. I'll start with you, Mum.
Yeah?
What are some of your favorite hobbies?
I collect things.
What-
Like what?
Like photographic art, like royal memorabilia from like hundreds of years ago to now. I
100 years ago.
Did I ever tell you about, I know we've spoken about this before, but that really amazing antique shop in New Orleans that I
Yes.
took Dad to that
Yes.
one
Yeah,
time.
oh, yeah.
They had chairs from Queen Victoria's inauguration there.
My
Do you know that I
God.
know somebody that owns one?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was.
I mean, that was amazing. What, there was something there where I was like, wow, the
Wait.
fuck they get it.
Do you know that they once sold a pair of Queen Victoria's undies?
I
I
believe
saw
that.
that on auction.
Yeah.
They were massive.
They were massive.
What?
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
the thing is, apart from it being massive or not,
was Queen Victoria a little thick?
who nicked them?
Yeah, but Sharon, who would want them?
It's a great question.
You could.
What are you
don't
going to do?
know.
Is put them over the fucking mantle, the
Yes.
bare old drawers?
Ye old, merry old
Knickers.
Queen
Knickers.
underwear.
I mean, people are not going to go, oh, I love them nailed to the wall. Well, Victoria.
Maybe, listen, there's a real niche market for people with panty fetishes who also love royal memorabilia. It's a
I don't
real
like the
niche.
word panties.
Shut up.
It's about 3 people in the entire world.
Well, they have panty vending
It only takes one
machines.
to buy them.
It's true. Listen, it's only worth as much as what someone's willing to pay.
That's very true, son.
Well, I thought it was disgusting that somebody would steal somebody's knickers and sell them.
But how do you know she didn't donate them?
She
I'm going to
would
sell your
never have
knickers,
done
Mum.
that.
How'd you,
I never wear them.
I mean, we went on a Mission Impossible.
No one wants to.
Oh my God, mother.
What? What?
You heard it in here, folks.
What?
Sharon
Sharon-
Osbourne doesn't wear
No, I wear
knickers.
spank tights instead.
Okay.
I just
You
wear
must be
tights.
sweaty 24/7. I couldn't do it.
I wear suspender belts and stockings.
I just
and
I wear a jock strap everywhere I go, just ready.
What, to be thumped in the crotch?
Yeah, and just fucking ready for action at any point. Just fucking let's go.
And now,
ready.
I'm a Tai Chi expert. It's my life. He's on a different path now.
You're just so zen. You're gonna see Dad wearing like just flowy linen
You'll
pants.
see me
yeah.
walking around the kitchen slow motion.
This is gonna be like a new Ozzy. He's gonna be like a tantric master, Tai Chi.
I do think Dad's a bit calmer since he started.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
What is this? Is Tai Chi now your new? Wait, hold on. We're gonna get to that. Let's finish with Mum's hobbies. Not everything in a bad habit is wrong. So instead of drastic, uncomfortable change, why not just remove the bad from the habit? We're talking about our sponsor, Fume, and they look at the problem in a different way. Fume is an innovative, award-nominated device that does just that. Instead of electronics, Fume is completely natural. Instead of vapor, Fume uses flavored air. And instead of harmful chemicals, Fume uses all-natural, delicious flavors. You get it. Instead of bad, Fume is good. It's a habit you're free to enjoy and make replacing your bad habit easy. Let's be honest, stopping things can be really hard at times, and we put it off because it's really hard and uncomfortable. But when you switch to Fume, it's a whole lot easier and more enjoyable and way tastier. Fume has served over 150,000 customers and has thousands of success stories. Why not be one of those success stories? Personally, I use this a lot. I have it on my desk, so when I'm working, I just give it an old... It's great. Tons of flavors. My wife recently just broke her dirty habit using one of these, so it's rad. I love it. I use it. I recommend it to people I know who have a filthy habit and are trying to break it, so get on it. It's really easy. It's awesome. It's kind of like a fidget spinner, too. I love it. So join Fume by accelerating humanity's breakup from destructive habits by picking up a journey pack today. Head over to tryfume.com and use the code Osbournes to save 10% off your journey pack order today. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And I'm fancy. So
Hobbies, collecting. So
Shopping.
photographic art, my
Shopping.
royal memorabilia, and I love to get a
sacks
huge
full-
collection of shoes and handbags, and I've got them going back 40.
You know,
some
when I
of them,
when I first
some of
met
them
your mum,
50 years old.
when I was allowed in your mum's cottage little thing where she used to live, I got into the toilet and I got to the dressing room, and I've never seen so many fucking shoes in my life because all I had was one pair of shoes. I only got 2 feet. She had more shoes than a fucking millipede, you know.
more shoes than a millipede.
I still go on to Kelly about her getting into one of my collections of boots.
You
and I
had Marilyn
these-
Monroe shoes, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
What happened to him?
I lost them.
Oh, hang on a second. So it's weird to have the Queen's underwear, but you can have Marilyn Monroe shoes.
Shoes, a handbag, a dress is different to
Than a pair of
somebody's
underwear,
bloody
Jack.
knickers
Well,
that have been
well-
farted in and shit in.
Who's shitting their underwear and
We don't know
selling
back
Well, she
then.
was an old
Personal
girl.
hygiene could have
She's
been
probably
very
incontinent.
off, you know?
She owned continence, but she was incontinent.
Could be a very, you're onto something there. You're a regular old Dick Tracy.
I mean, have you ever thought, you know, when they go in parades and they want to go for a piss or they get the earthers, you know, and they're on that horse, you know. And
Yeah.
What? She can't hold the processor up and go, excuse me, I just got to go for a quick piss.
Yeah, but you mind what you drink before you get
Yeah,
on
but
it.
Sharon, you mind what you drink, but there's still a point after fucking 15 hours of being on a fucking saddle that you want to go for a fucking dump or something.
Are you talking from experience?
Yeah. Like when I'm
What
on
are we
when I was
talking
on
about?
stage,
When
when I was on stage, I used to go, oh fucking piss on the stage, just piss, Because wet anyway, throwing water around.
Oh, Lord. Thanks for sharing.
I remember the piss bucket in
I
your quick
remember-
change.
No, that was more of a dumpy bucket.
I wonder if she just went like,
No.
No, I think the Queen could hold up her own procession to be like, "Excuse me, I must go and relieve myself."
no, but she don't.
Yeah, but you know what, Ozzy? Do you think that she's like all the royals aren't used to spending hours on hours greeting people and doing processions?
But Sharon,
Yes.
the human, what's the word, anatomy of the body,
Yeah, function.
function. You want to go for a piss every...
No, not everybody's like you.
I'm so confused.
I
Why
don't
are we
know how
talking
we're
about
here.
Queen Victoria pissing her pants from a hobby?
Well, let's
Maybe
get
that
back
was
to the
her
hobby.
hobby.
Maybe this is our fucking hobby. Just
What?
ADHD.
What? Yeah, waffling.
I'm still
Okay.
trying to figure out what the fuck we're talking about.
Hobbies, Kelly.
Hobbies. My hobby's masturbating.
You fucking wish.
I do, yeah. At 75, it's disappeared completely.
Just-
It's
I don't have any hobbies.
Yes, you fucking do. I can tell you what your hobbies are.
Go on.
You want to know? This is what your hobbies are. From my perspective. Okay.
Here we go.
there we go.
No.
Get ready, Kel.
No, no,
Ding,
no.
you're arguing
No.
for 3.
No, I know. It's. I believe you are very much into fashion. You
Yes.
don't like being seen publicly in the same outfit more than once. So always wearing new clothes. That's a hobby. I believe that you like to collect photography books because you have an awful lot of them at home.
Yeah.
I also believe that your hobby is getting your hair and nails done once a week.
That's just maintenance.
Grooming.
But
That's
wouldn't-
just grooming,
but
That's
Jack.
isn't
not
that-
a hobby.
all
That's
women do
daily.
that.
No, if she let herself go and everything grow, she wouldn't. No one
And I
would.
wish I had the time to get my nails done. I don't. But
Well, not when you go where Mum goes, and 3.5 hours it took her.
I know. I
How
had to
about
sit.
weeks?
We sat there waiting and being like, when is she coming back? It was
I
the
know.
longest manicure.
I know.
She just
But
laughed.
it's great though. New Russian manicure.
I think I collect art.
You do collect art.
My furniture, I would say, is art as well because of the designer of it, which is Charles Hollis Jones.
Charles
Hollis
Jones.
Yes.
What are your hobbies, Jack?
Oh my god, I can tell you.
Wait,
your
let's finish with
hobbies.
Kelly's. I also think getting into like the mum stuff is a bit of a hobby for you
No,
now.
it's not.
It's a
being
lifestyle.
It's a
mum.
lifestyle.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
you enjoy like
I
this
do
is a
enjoy mom stuff.
yeah, you do. Like you like finding cool mom doodad gadgets. Like you've got stuff that I haven't even seen.
And I like finding all like the mommy and me events going on
Mm.
and getting everyone together to go to them with us. Which I'm the next one. So far I've planned like mommy and me hibachi night. Then we did pizza making night. And now we're gonna do a teddy bear picnic. And I'm very excited for that because I think that's very English.
Mm. What about you, Dad? What are your hobbies besides masturbation?
No, thinking about. I've always been into air rifles. I mean, it sounds silly, but the air rifles you can get now are pretty powerful. In fact, I was watching on YouTube the other day a guy actually hunting bull with an air rifle,
Yeah.
and it showed him it shoots his bull and drops him. You know, I've been at that air rifle. You know, we were born into it. You know.
Mhm.
They're not the ones I get are not the regular thing where you break the air and put one pellet in. You got like a magazine now of 18 rounds, and I make my own targets. I mean, during the pandemic, that saved my life. Look, I was, had all the surgery, but I'd get in the garden, make my own targets. And it really takes my mind out of things. You know?
Mm. What about? And you got your art. You love
Yeah.
doing your artwork.
I like them the doodles, I call them, but I don't do them for any financial thing. It's just like doing it, circles.
Didn't we just catalog how many he's got? Like 5,000 pieces of art he's done.
No, 2,000. But we catalogued that over a year ago.
Yeah.
There's more now, but he's got over 2,000 pieces that are catalogued.
But I don't know where they are. Where are they? You know, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
if,
know.
They're in a secret underground layer.
Layer.
Oh,
layer.
yes.
What other hobbies?
drugs? No.
Everyone knows, Dad.
Everybody already knows. that.
Snorting ants? No.
You love
Oh,
history.
Oh, no, but Dad
I
collects.
have some really precious, to me anyway, jewelry that when we first started with Black Sabbath, my father was a toolmaker, and he made us these aluminum crucifixes, which I still have. That one went from aluminum to gold to whatever next, you know. So, but there's two pieces that are very precious to me.
Mm,
Very, very. When I go, you can have one,
thanks.
Oh my
which you can
fucking
wear.
God.
Which I'm sure you're going to wear to your meetings and things.
Just walk around. Yes. It's my dad's cross. Yeah, no big deal. My granddad made it for him.
But it's, you've seen the one of my father.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Do you, out of all the guys in Sabbath, are you the only one that still has the original?
No, I believe Bill Ward still has it.
Doesn't Tony?
He may have it. I don't know. He's got the gold one, but I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about the one your dad made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I believe
don't know.
Bill Ward still has it.
Yeah.
The last time, I mean, he may have lost it. I don't know.
But you collect jewelry. You have a lot of jewelry.
Oh yeah, I love jewelry.
Your dad was wearing like loads of jewelry before anyone, and everybody used to say, "Why does he wear all that jewelry?" And then suddenly it became fashionable to wear it.
Yeah.
But he was definitely ahead of the curve.
Yes.
I've
Yeah.
always liked gold. When I'm not so. In the 70s, I collected that Indian jewelry. I had lots of that, but
Jade.
Like jade stuff.
not jade.
Amethyst.
Oh,
Turquoise.
Turquoise. Yeah. Loads of turquoise.
I had loads of that stuff.
That's what I meant.
But when we first came to America, to see that was really cool.
Yeah.
But now you went from that to gold. I'm really a gold. I've never looked much like platinum. Although I've got a lot of stuff that your mum's bought me at my front. I never wear it.
I don't like wearing jewelry.
I know you don't.
Yeah.
No. Kelly doesn't really like it, do you?
I do like it, but
Not all the time.
it's not something. I think that somebody of my age, it's a very much of a look at what I have and you don't.
Yeah,
and
I-
I don't think that
But
some
these
of the
days,
pieces,
just look at what I have.
Yeah, it's
And-
like when I see young girls wearing huge stones, you know, I always think it just looks odd.
it like I haven't in just in my mind, I have some beautiful pieces, but I don't think I'm old enough to wear them yet.
Yeah. No, I get
And-
it.
Kelly,
That's
you're
a very-
39.
No, but even
Jack,
then it's
even
too
then,
young.
like there's
Why too young?
there's certain pieces that I have that if I put on, I would look like mutton dressed as lamb. Like I just don't have.
Including your grill.
I would never wear that.
Your
and that
iced
was
out
a
grill.
present. I did not buy that.
Yeah, I don't like wearing jewelry for what Dad was saying. I think it's like in this day and age, you're a target. It's not.
I mean, my mum's walking around with these things, and I go, "Where are you going?" Because when you hear out people, there's somebody showed me a video of somebody not far from here, outside of a restaurant having a meal. Two guys walked in and robbed him and bought, didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Broad daylight.
I mean, it was not night and a misty evening. It's fucking like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, it was right on La Brea. Crazy world. A lot of smells. No, I do have lots of hobbies. I think
Cars.
Yeah. I like cars. I like outdoor things. So, you know, surfing, climbing. I do a lot of jiu-jitsu. I think hobbies are really important, and I don't think hobbies are emphasized enough in society anymore. You're kind of told, go to school, get a job.
But you know what? Too many people are doing that fucking video shit.
What, video games?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's just like...
Jack,
it's like
you're talking. You're like Jack is one of those people.
there's people that do it 20 hours a fucking day.
If Jack could, he
And there was
would.
one I was watching on YouTube the other day about this guy's father said to him, "Right, I'm taking it off you." He went to the safe, he cracked the safe the kid did, to get it out, found a gun in there, his dad's safe, shot his fucking dad.
Truth be told, like, that people can get addicted to video games just like anything else because it's an instant
It's
gratification.
a mind altering.
It's a mind altering.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
it's
I get
also
it, I
an
get it.
emotion.
It affects your dopamine
But
level.
that's not a very healthy. I mean, there's healthy hobbies and unhealthy hobbies.
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of unhealthy hobbies, but I think my error. I don't want to kill anything anymore. Believe it or not.
Well,
Which
that's
is-
good.
And the animal kingdom is all going. Oh, it's everybody.
Except the fridge.
The fridge, yeah.
No, he shot the fridge outside.
Yeah.
Oh, when did you do that?
It wouldn't stop burning.
There's been times where I've been addicted to video games, and I've had to.
I
Like, put it
remember
in
one
check.
time when you're going through a hard matrimonial period in your life, you'd come here and set up in the front room.
Yeah.
Mind you, I suppose, if your head's full of bad things and you're going through a bad scene and you want to get away from it, it's a good way of doing it instead of going
Oh yeah.
instead of going to a bar or a drug dealer's place. You know?
That was my PUBG phase. I went deep. Put 5,000 hours into that video game.
5,000.
Yeah.
You
Get
say
out of
my
here.
buying lives is
I
bad.
don't think I've been alive that many hours, have I?
Yeah, it was bad.
Wow.
Yeah. I would play like all night. Put the kids to
Jesus.
bed and I'd play till like 3 a.m. and then get up with them at 7 for school.
Come back and play the game
Yeah,
again.
no, in the
What-
office,
what-
Pete and I would be working at one point, and I'd be like, I got a gaming laptop, and I would like bust it open like midway through it, like at the office, and I'd play for a little bit.
That's bad,
But,
Jack.
but,
Yeah,
but,
no,
but,
it
but
got
what,
bad.
is that like a military thing or what?
Yeah, it was a game called Players Unknown. What was it? PUBG, Player Unknown Battleground. And it was the first. Everyone went crazy for Fortnite, but before this game called Fortnite, there was PUBG, and so it was. Yeah, it was a thing. It was a real. It was a
But
real
you can,
problem.
I've seen the adverts. You can buy a reconstruction of a war, like World War II.
Yeah.
You have all the same again, and you got to start off and you can try and win again. You know.
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, I've played. I know what you're talking about. I know what game you're talking about.
Can you hear my trousers in the microphone?
Yeah, I can.
I don't have headphones on, but I can hear. What are you wearing? Are you wearing like? What the fuck?
Thank you. My PVC trousers.
They're
I've
cute.
just realised that they're not the most appropriate
Why are
thing
you
to
wearing-
wear on a podcast.
What inspired PVC Tuesdays? Or Wednesday? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? It's
Tuesday.
Doesn't matter what day of the week it is. If you feel fuzzy,
Fuzzy.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
know.
describe those as fuzzy.
if you're feeling it.
Oh, we're drifting again. We're drifting in Japan or somewhere. They've just restricted hours.
Yeah, did you see the footage that came out recently of they call them LAN centers. They're big. It's a room full of computers, and you pay to go play a video game on a computer that's set up. And so a lot of people will meet there with their friends, and they'll all play games. This one kid was playing video games for so long, he fucking died on the
No.
chair, and they thought
You're
no,
joking.
they thought he was asleep. And so all his friends are like going up and like taking selfies, and he's like this in the chair, and they just were like they thought he was fucking around,
It's horrible.
and he was dead. There was a story. Remember, Facebook had a game called Farmville, and it was like you grew a farm and you had all this stuff. It was like the dumbest game. It was like a kid's game, but people got really addicted to it. And this woman actually, her baby starved to death
Because she was on.
because she was playing. It was in Korea. She was playing Farmville for so long. For
Oh,
like,
Lord.
she didn't stop for like 2 weeks, and her baby starved to death and died. But here's the thing that's crazy to me about it, is that the addiction with video games has been highly normalized in the kind of gaming community. And they normalize it with like, they kind of don't really frown upon, like when you hear about stories of people playing for like 5,000 hours like me, if people go like, oh wow, like right on.
But then they've got like these. You go into an arena and there'll be people gaming, and you buy a ticket to watch them play the game.
I do watch people game.
I don't get that.
Oh
what
no,
the fuck's wrong with
I
it?
don't get that.
Mind you, when I remember being in the Caribbean and we all had them little machines. Remember you?
They
Remember
burst
you in
into
bed?
flames.
Fucking Lorna. I'd say, put that fucking Tetris.
Oh, you got into Tetris, didn't you?
Yes, and it blew up in
And
my
I'm lying in
hand.
bed and I could hear, fuck, are you playing that fucking game again? And it went,
It really?
Yeah.
it
Why
literally exploded.
Why didn't you sue Nintendo? That's
You
crazy.
can hear the. You got to press that fucking center, and it just went.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was it? In Antigua?
Antigua, yeah.
No, in Welders. We were in bed in Welders. It went off.
Was it?
You had your back to me in bed. Anyway, he went, fuck. He went, bang. Like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Gotta love the 90s, you know. Just
So that's where you get your addiction from your mum.
probably. Well, no, I can remember you guys bought me a Nintendo for my like 4th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
And
that
mum
was-
nicked it.
Yeah.
I remember my favorite
Duck
game
Hunt.
when Duck Hunt was my favorite.
But I guess it comes down to what is it about your hobbies that give you joy?
I can tell you about with me anyway why I enjoy it so much. I know this is going to sound so stupid and superficial, but there are certain like pieces of art, items of clothing, accessories that when I see them or I touch them, they make my heart beat faster because I think they're so beautiful. And you can really appreciate the way that the craftsmanship that went into it, how long it must have taken someone to make, and all of that I find really interesting. A jacket is not just a jacket. It's more than that. And that's why I like it so much, and that's also why I like shopping so much.
Yeah.
Forever.
You
But there's
appreciate
shopping and there's
beautiful
fucking
things, beautifully
shopping.
made things.
The shopping and shopping.
Yeah.
You are a pretty prolific shopper, man.
I've never known anyone to do the damage that you can do in like 10 minutes.
You're pretty good though yourself.
I was taught very well by
I
the
remember one
master.
time I was sat at your computer at your house in London in the kitchen, you know, the one that was right off the kitchen. And I was like doing email and I looked and I saw a receipt from Chanel and it was for £66,000 from Chanel.
Yes.
Pounds. And I looked at it and you'd bought everything, like everything you got multiples of in all the different colors.
Yeah.
Well, it's shop. That's what these girls do. It's what,
There was I was literally looking.
I
at
do not, just to clarify, I do not
your
shop
mother
like that
can't
anymore.
go past.
But
Your mother can't go past a rack with an overcoat on for me.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. You collect overcoats.
yes, you do.
Not
Not by choice. You
No.
fucking lie. Oh, my
I-
eye.
I-
Your nose just poked me in the eye.
Name one that I bought. I've actually bought.
I'm
I
Name
can go in
one.
your closet.
Name one that I've gone into a shop and bought.
No, you haven't gone into a shop because the fucking tailor comes to
No,
you
no,
and tailor
no.
makes them.
My ones I've made.
Yeah.
That's my look.
All right, I thought I was going insane there. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, you like collecting overcoats.
They're not overcoats. They're kind of like look,
3/4.
extended jackets.
Yeah,
aren't
they are.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Midway?
Three-quarter length.
But your mum turned me onto that style many years ago.
Have you ever gone streaking wearing one?
No,
Yes.
I've done.
Yes, he
streaking.
has with Rod McSween.
No, but
but-
he was streaking. He didn't have a
A coat,
coat
on.
on. No.
Huh. What is it about the 3/4 length jacket that you like?
It's kind of like that. What is it, Sharon? What am I trying to say?
The Edwardian look.
Yeah, the Edwardian look. I like that look.
You feel dapper.
Yeah.
Should get you a top hat.
But it's a pretty cool look, isn't it?
I think it looks good on you.
It's a look that I've stolen for sure.
So you
Most of my
Well,
jackets. are that
as
length.
time going on, I must confess, they're getting longer and longer. Shooting is my main hobby, I should say. Aero, no. But you like shooting,
I do. I have a very large gun collection.
and you like hunting.
How many
do.
guns do you have?
Maybe 70.
Why do you need that many guns?
It only takes one.
Why do you need? It's kind of like they're all different.
No, it's like a progression from me. when
Yeah,
you
I
were a
mean,
kid.
like, you know, he
From when he was a young kid, we used to go out rabbit shooting. I don't want to shoot anything. When you get older, you suddenly start to think, what the fuck is it all about?
hey, listen, that's the amazing thing about living in a free country. If that's your belief, like, awesome. I support
But the
that.
cat is getting upstairs. He's
Close to
when
the
you get-
line.
Hmm.
I feel sorry for her.
Fucking hell.
Oh, she's crazy.
She's
My
a- she's a
tiger lily's
great cat.
crazy.
She's a fucking great cat, but you go at 5 o'clock in the morning when I went in my dressing room. And I was like, what the fuck is that on the floor? He's like, whoa.
Took a...
Well, I'm in the bath.
No, we're not doing this again. Guys, we have to stop telling shit stories.
Okay.
Every
right.
podcast, someone brings up shit stories, cat shit, dog shit.
Well.
Well, what else are we going to talk about?
It's the environment.
How about hobbies? We're talking about hobbies, not shit. Now, if shitting is your hobby, please share that with us.
Well,
I wish I
once had
could
a
shit
hobby.
that often.
I once had a shit hobby.
I've got half a colon. It doesn't work that great.
I once shit my pants on one air rifle.
What?
I quit.
What?
I quit. I'm gonna fucking... Anyhow, but to your question, yes, I have about 70 guns. The reason being, Kelly, is because every gun is different. It becomes like a collectible thing. You're like, oh, I like this one, that one. I researched
A
this
couple
one.
of them are mine, aren't they?
Yes, some of them are yours. Yeah.
But I'm not allowed to have them.
Yeah, I can see why.
You know, it's better. I think. You know,
When we shot that one on
the bolt action. Yeah, your sniper rifle. Yeah, that
when I
thing's
stood
great.
next to you by the side, and the pressure was fucking incredible.
Oh, do you two remember when we went and exploded dynamite and you two fuckers stood behind me
fuck.
and pushed me
I
forward?
was with you in the
Yes,
In
and
the tunnel.
And you both stood behind me and pushed me into the power, feeling the what do you call that, Jack?
That was the
aftershock,
the overpressure.
or the overpressure of.
We went to a
Where was
university.
I?
We went to this explosive university in, where was it? Was it Missouri?
Arizona.
No, it wasn't.
It was warm when that
God, I'm trying to remember, but it was in a tunnel. Is it the one in the?
mine or something.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah, it was like a mining university.
And they just set it off and do research
they
on
were
it.
doing, it's a place where they go like, oh, we're gonna, they do research into using explosives for mining and stuff. It was awesome. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm gonna hide behind Kelly. All right, Kelly.
Why are you hiding behind me? 3, 2, 1.
I've shit myself.
Mum, they were terrible. They were both scared, like behind me, and pushed me into it.
Well,
Yeah.
good.
Survival of the fittest.
My baby, I'm so sorry. I love you.
You are not forgiven. Fuck you.
Oh
for
my-
laughing.
Well, okay,
wait.
okay. So
No, I'm not laughing.
So you'd put it in front of you. So you'd put your daughter in front of you.
No, you would though, because
You did.
You were there behind her.
Yeah, you know.
So don't put the blame on me, mister.
Oh boy.
Now we're abusing each other.
Yeah, but
okay?
that's
Families.
yeah, thus is life. Let's talk about singing.
That's not really a hobby.
Was it a hobby though?
No, it was professional. She made records.
It
And I
wasn't a
still
hobby.
I still listen to that record sometimes.
It's a good record. Blah 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 blah.
Here we go. And it's
Ding ding, round
What?
one.
round one.
It's
there
a good
we
song.
Go.
That has a lot of downloads on Spotify. No, but
Why are
was
you
it-
looking
but
at
what-
me? I haven't done anything.
You make fun of me and the shit that I've done constantly.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I am
Yeah,
your number one
How long
motherfucking
has it been
cheerleader.
like
Oh,
this,
here we
Mummy?
go.
So
What?
please do
How
not.
long has it been like this? You still got to go when we're fucking
You
dying?
know I'm your number one cheerleader, Jack.
I don't know about that. Maybe
That's-
number
You
two.
know.
Maybe number two or
Who's
three.
number one?
It's a dynamic duo.
Probably Ari, and then maybe the kids, and then maybe you.
Oh, don't I come into this?
Well, I don't know.
Fucking unbelievable. How old are they?
Podcast is devolving. I just
Yeah,
downward
they
spiral.
dissolve. They come out with such hope.
What? No, but was singing a hobby for you?
No, it wasn't a hobby. It was a profession, and I really, really loved doing it, and I loved being on stage.
And she's a good singer.
But what I didn't love was the constant scrutiny and comparisons to Dad, because no matter what I did in how I tried to change my genre and everything, it was always a comparison, and I could never ever I didn't want to be more famous than Dad. I didn't want to be a better musician than Dad. I just liked doing what I was doing, but
Better
couldn't-
than Dad.
I couldn't handle the public scrutiny from it.
But didn't you find though when you
It must be a really difficult thing to follow and trying to be a singer like you if your parents are.
Yeah.
Like Bob Dylan's son changed his name.
No, I think it was.
He was in a band called the Wallflowers.
That's it.
Yeah.
But didn't he call himself something else? And
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
I think that Bruce Springsteen's kids are amazing.
Sure, but
They're absolutely amazing.
But there is this very, and I've noticed this, there's a very strange phenomenon in music where if kids come out with, kids of a famous musician start to do music, they are always compared to their parent
Yeah.
until that parent, and they're always kind of shat on for it until that parent dies, and then they're hailed. Then they're like, oh, you're keeping it going, good for you. I see it all the time.
it's kind of like a weird thing. Sometimes they let them go, but others they go. Like Julian Lennon. Julian Lennon sounded very much like John Lennon, but I think that it was the way they made him record. You know,
Yeah, same with Willie Nelson's kids. They're all, a bunch of them are musicians, and I saw him perform at his 90th birthday, and one of them sounds almost identical to his father. And that to me is, it's got to be tough because everyone's got to be like, oh, you sound like your dad. You sound like your dad.
Yeah.
But I found though, did you find, Kel, when you know, your first album was very much kind of rock inspired. Your second album was a little more electronic, a little more dance. Did you find that making that break, that there was less comparison when you came out with?
No. I thought that making the break.
If you do
Daddy, hold on. Go on, Kel.
if you do something like that, they think you're doing it because they're getting it. They're getting at you, kind of thing.
Yeah. But go on, Kel, finish what you were going to say.
I can't even remember what I was going to say.
But you can't, it's very hard for kids of celebrities who want to go into the same industry.
Professional.
They get so much shit for it.
And that's why I was like, you know what, I can carve my own lane in TV and I'm not going to get told I'm like my father unless I show up drunk. So.
But the comparisons still happen constantly.
Yeah, constantly. Listen, that comes with it. And you take the good and the bad. There is so much good, but there's also bad. But it's the same with everything in life.
It's like you do good gigs, you do bad gigs, you know.
But people have it's also that misconception of, because our family is successful and you and Dad are so successful, that it was easy for us. And I mean, we got to meet people easier, but you still have to prove yourself. And
Sure. I would go as far as to say you've got to go more than prove yourself.
yeah, no, you really do.
Yeah, I mean, I think initially you're given that, like, the door opens initially, but, you know, we've been working for 22 years now, pretty consistently. And that's that's not just because, oh, we're going to do them a favor because of their parents.
Do you know that I think that work is probably my number one hobby because I love working so much. I don't know what to do if I don't know what my next project is. It makes me feel useless.
Yeah, I get that for sure. Yeah, I can't sit still.
I can.
You fucking liar.
I can.
You cannot
You
sit
absolutely
still.
cannot, Mum.
You cannot. If someone said to you, hey, for the next month, don't take a phone call, don't answer an email, don't host a show, nothing.
Well, what are they offering me to not do that? You can't just tell somebody you've got to offer them something.
Well, you just said you like not doing anything. So
I do.
But you never are not doing anything. I've never, ever, 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 ever known you to not be doing
You know, when we
anything.
used to be on the road in the old days, I'd sometimes get so fucking fed up with it on the phone. I don't believe it. You're joking. I don't believe it. Really? Oh, I'd rip the fucking phone at the wall and she'd have withdrawals and bollock the shit out of me.
Do you remember when the dog ripped the phone out of the wall?
Oh,
Because he was so
even
sick.
the dog, even Baldrick.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Just the best dog in the world. I mean, that dog was just...
Kill
So we
the
had
phone.
A gift.
we had this bulldog named Baldrick who was given to my dad by Zach Wilde for a birthday gift, and he was a British bulldog who was nuts.
He was
And
the best.
He was so
You
funny.
couldn't I remember I took him for a walk. He was like, what? And lay on his side, dragging him with the...
But he would get really frustrated. It was the craziest thing. And Mum, I can remember being in the kitchen. Mum was on the phone, and he jumped up, and it was a wired-in phone.
Yeah.
He grabbed the actual phone
Receiver.
base and everything, ripped it out the wall and ran across the field with it like it was a toy.
Yeah.
Remember that? Do.
Oh yeah, and the weirdest noises would set him off. He was nuts.
He was such a character. Come on.
He
He
was
was
a good dog.
It
constantly
makes me sad that
entertaining
the
us. I
door in
loved
the
him.
spare
He
bathroom
was
upstairs
fucking.
is painted
You
with
know,
him on it.
you know, in a funny way, nothing like him. But Rocky and Baldy are like the same kind of lower half. You know, they're
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah. Such characters.
But the Rocky's great.
All roads lead back to Rocky.
Rocky the rock star.
He's fucking brilliant.
My two babies are down here.
Animals, your hobbies?
Yeah,
I love animals,
I
yeah.
love my dogs. When we're on about going back to England, I'm going, I said, Sharon, your mum, I ain't going nowhere without these fucking dogs.
Wait, what is going on with going back to England now? Because now
House still isn't finished.
house still isn't finished.
Nope.
And are we still planning to go back when the house is finished?
Yes.
I'm not saying a word.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Your mum's going to be very lonely.
Yeah, I'll say. You both are going to be very lonely.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to be lonely.
No?
Oh, no. I hate loneliness.
Daddy can't be on his own. You know that.
Yeah. Well, you guys better get fucking used to it because you guys are going to be on it. You're just going to be you
I'm
two.
not going. I've had a second thought since, Jack.
Well, I think that's a great second thought. I support that second thought.
Well, you don't know what the second thought is
Well,
yet.
as long as the second thought isn't you two fucking moving to England
But
by
the thing-
yourselves.
Jack, listen. Do you honestly think that your mum and I are going to pack up and never come back here again?
Yeah, I actually do think there's a chance that could happen and not by choice.
No, Jack.
And here's why. What if you go to England, you have to have another surgery, there's you can't fly.
no.
Like, you've experienced the other end of that here for the last 5 years. What's to say that can't happen to where he can't get on a plane and come back and see
Yeah,
us?
but-
Go on a boat.
What? Okay.
We've done it before.
In 1988?
So
No, it
they
wasn't
still
that
make
long
them.
ago. It was no, it was longer actually.
Oh, okay.
It was 1990,
They still make
1984.
ocean-going boats.
Yeah, you were pregnant with me, weren't you?
Wow. Great. Okay, cool. So get your fucking frequent sailor platinum card with the QE2.
On the Titanic.
There you go. Watch out for those icebergs.
Yeah, really. Ahoy there.
How long does it take on a boat?
4 days.
5 days.
To New
5.
York, 5 days.
And then what? When he gets to New York, take a train.
No, get another boat.
Fuck off.
You're going to
You're
sail
gonna-
around America.
Not me. That
what?
takes fucking half a lifetime to get to LA from.
Oh, boy.
Because you got to go across down the.
Go.
You got to go through the Panama Canal.
Which
To get to LA.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
How the fuck? It's a fucking continent.
No, but from New York to LA.
You can't
Yes,
go.
Mum, it's the other side of the country.
You don't leapfrog
It's a
the.
fucking continent.
Don't be ridiculous.
You don't
You've just made that
leapfrog the
up.
fucking lakes.
Oh,
you know.
Mum.
Are you...
What?
Calm down, Jessica Simpson. Yes, you can just sail. You got to watch out for the icebergs as you come through Kansas City.
Or you leapfrog through the lakes.
There might be a squall that whips up through the deserts of Arizona.
No, I've got ways of getting here direct. We don't have to go around. We can go
okay.
direct. Don't worry.
How the fuck you go direct?
I'm working on it.
Working on it. Okay, you
Don't
and Elon
worry.
Musk build
Yeah,
that
we're
tunnel.
working on it.
Fucking. Wow. Okay. So geography isn't one of your hobbies.
It is one of Jack's.
It actually is. I'm a very big fan of geography. Kelly and I had a god awful fight about that one day. Yeah, it was the very last
But
day
yes,
of filming World Detour ended in complete chaos because we had a fight over geography.
And what
Because
was the
you have
fight
It
travelled
was
the
about
world more than
bridges.
any of us.
I have.
You have been to more places in this world than any of us have.
I have
And
been.
what's been
I
your favourite?
remember, the one I remember, Jack, which I'll never forget, was when that plane was going to pick you off a rock. And
It was
the expression on your face was, oh, fuck, what this don't do. For one split second.
Yeah. We're longlining.
What's
That
that?
was scary.
Longlining is where a helicopter flies over, drops a rope, you clip into the rope, and they just fucking go. And you just get
You
yanked.
it's got to go, and he's gone. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
That does not sound fun.
Yeah.
don't even.
I mean,
Did it work?
Yeah, I mean, I'm alive.
No, but you could have not hooked it
Oh
on.
yeah, no, yeah, it worked. But
It
like the jolt when that thing goes,
It's huge,
yeah,
right?
Yeah,
Oh my
The
lord.
look on his face was, oh fuck.
yeah, it was full on.
I mean, hands down, Jack. My hat goes off to you, because I would never bungee jump out of a plane with a parachute,
No.
or do all that shit.
Yeah, I've done it all.
I wouldn't jump out of a plane with a parachute.
You nearly did though.
I nearly did with
So
you. I nearly
you
did.
nearly did.
Yeah.
So you can't say you'd never.
Mm.
I think if Dad wasn't there, you'd have done it. Because Dad
Probably.
didn't want you to do it. We'll end with this. What is a hobby that you would like to get into?
I'd love to be a great artist, painter.
Okay. Like traditional.
No, just something that looks more like a fucking work of art.
Why? What is it about it?
I think like Marilyn Manson paintings that you have are very interesting paintings.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, Dad. I think your artwork is incredible.
I just do it for doodling. It's like you used to get on the video games. I just do that for hours. Whether it's worth anything, I don't know.
Kelly?
I'd like to get into cooking so that I could make better meals for my son.
How come you just want to get in? Do you want to be a master of the culinary arts?
Just so that I can make him more than a sandwich.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I've got breakfast down. I can cook anything to do with breakfast. That's fine. But much outside of that I'm not good.
Do you know every time I cook, I cannot eat what I've eaten. It's not 'cause
Same.
It's a common thing.
When I cook it, I don't want to eat it. So that's a good thing as well.
I can't stand it when I do.
That's why I usually just, if I cook for the kids, I just kind of pick their leftovers because I'm just not that full afterwards. Like I lose my appetite when I cook. Mum, what about you? What would be a hobby that you would like to take up?
Decorating.
Isn't that a
You
hobby?
mean house flipping?
No, just decorating
Isn't
constantly.
that a hobby that you already do
Yeah.
constantly?
That's already a hobby.
You must say you have a very artistic eye.
You are very good at decorating. You are.
I
Exceptional.
mean,
enjoy
I always remember my mum had an empty frame. What was in the middle of it?
No, it was a huge empty frame.
Yeah,
Huge. It
huge
was an
empty frame.
antique frame that I had. And I thought, well, I'm never going to find a painting that's going to fit exactly in this. And the frame was very, very old and intricate. And I thought, I'm never going to find a painting that's going to go in here or a picture. So what am I going to do with it? I don't want to put a mirror in it. And I found a tiny, tiny little hand-painted portrait. And it was like Victorian, but it was probably 1.5 inches big.
Like a post stamp.
Yes. And I put it in the middle of the frame.
It was fucking great.
Where is that?
Fell down.
Oh, what happened to it?
It's at Welders somewhere.
Oh, all right.
And she loves them. You know them ones when they repainted the head of with a dog or something.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
oil paintings.
you get old oil paintings, and then they'll get the portraits, the family portraits, and then they'll just put dog heads on them.
Would you like to open your own interior design firm, or do you just like doing it for yourself?
I don't know.
No, Mum
Honestly,
wouldn't want
don't
to
know.
take
Mind
it
you,
from someone else.
Mum has very expensive taste when she's doing it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of interior design, a lot of interior designers that's what they're known for.
By the way, Martyn Lawrence Bullard's book.
Yeah.
He's done a coffee table book on interior design, and it's #1 this week.
Oh, good for him.
I know. I'm so happy for him.
Oh, Martyn.
He's a brilliant interior designer, and he's doing so well, and I'm just so happy for him. He deserves
Is a
it.
round of applause for Martyn.
Martyn, yes,
Yeah.
Martyn?
Martyn.
Well, yeah. Congratulations, Martyn.
Yes.
On that note, let's end this.
Yes. Okay.
Bye.